I tell you also something, but I would like first we make a short chanting and we first sit down.
好，老师说老师会讲，跟大家分享很多事情，但首先呢，要和大家一起坐下来唱诵。
Yeah. So for sitting, you have a belt.
好，坐下来的时候，我们需要这根带子。
And you put a loop into this belt.
好，你用带子做一个圈儿。
And this belt goes around you.
像老师一样，把圈儿套在身上。
And goes on your chest, the upper chest.
在你的胸腔上端，胸腔上端。
Have it so tight that you still can inhale fully.
你应该系带子系得很紧，紧到什么程度呢？还是可以呼吸的。
But it's not hanging down.
但它不要掉下来，不要松垮垮掉下来。
Once you have the right tightness, you pull it around so the buckle sits on the spine.
一旦你把它收紧了，足够紧了，把这个金属环扣转到后面。
Yeah. And then you spread the belt to the side a little bit.
现在你用大拇指从胸前放进去，然后向旁侧打开。
Yeah. First tighten the belt.
好。
You can inhale fully still.
现在你感到你可以充分的吸气。
And then the buckle is on the spine.
金属扣在后面。
You spread it to the side.
好，再次用手向旁侧捋，旁侧打开。
And then forget about the belt.
好，然后就忘了它存在了。
Sit on one block.
好，坐在一块砖上。
Then roll your shoulders back and down.
外旋下沉双肩。
Keep looking straight ahead in eye level.
平视前方，平视前方。
So don't look to us anymore, look straight ahead.
平视前方，不要看向其他地方了。
Look straight ahead in eye level and fix a point which is ahead of you.
现在选择平视前方的某一点，将目光专注在这一点上。
And like this you calm your eyes. By calming your eyes, you calm the body, you calm your mind.
通过这种形式，让眼睛聚焦，让眼睛平静下来。通过让眼睛的平静，让身体和我们的头脑平和下来。
Make sure your eyes feel awake, but at the same time soft.
确保你的眼睛现在是醒着的，但同时要让你的眼睛柔软下来。
And then close your eyes.
好，现在闭上双眼。
Observe if at the same time the legs and the arms sink down, but the trunk extends up.
现在去观察，让四肢去下沉，脊柱上提。
Don't be satisfied by sitting straight, but try to become taller.
不要满足于就是坐在这里坐直了，而要努力让自己变得更高。
Release the jaw so the tongue can sink down.
现在充分的放松颌骨，放松下巴。
Still keep your eyes quiet.
保持双眼沉静。
Observe that with the inhalation, the belt gets more tight.
观察随着吸气，现在这根带子变得越来越紧。
And so longer the breath gets, so more the belt gets tight.
吸入的量越多，那么这根带子就会越紧致一些。
Tighten the belt not only to the front with the inhalation, but also to the back and to the side.
随着吸气，不仅仅要让带子的前面变紧，而要让带子的侧面和后面也得到扩张。
And also during the exhalation, keep a certain amount of the tightness.
随着呼气，保持住带子扩张的形态。
Make sure you don't force anything.
确定你不要强迫自己的呼吸。
Everything should feel natural, come easy.
一切都应该是自然而然的发生。
But more and more you bring your awareness to the breath.
更多的将意识和觉知放到呼吸上来。
Again and again, you renew the lift with the inhalation in the chest.
好，我们再去观察吸气，提起胸腔。
And you keep it during the exhalation.
而保持胸腔的形态，呼气。
Now fold the palms in front of your heart.
现在双手在胸前合掌，
And together we chant 3 times Om.
我们将共同唱诵3声 Om。
With the next exhalation, bow your head down.
随着下一次呼气，低头，
Bow down to yourself, the Sadguru, the teacher inside yourself.
首先向你内在的上师致敬，
Humble yourself.
让自己谦卑下来，
Let the hands sink down.
让头和手沉降下
Lift
来
the。head and open your eyes
好，
again.
现在抬头，睁开双眼。
Now remove the belt
现在去除这根带子，
and change the crossing of the legs.
交换一下双腿交盘的方向。
What the belt did now was nothing else than to bring your awareness away from the head, back to the breath and back to the heart area.
刚才绑这根带子其实没有什么特别的做工，而是帮助大家把意识从头脑更多的转移到胸腔来。
Yeah. Iyengar yoga is at the same time highly spiritual, but it's also very practical yoga.
所以艾扬格体系的这个瑜伽呢，是非常关注身心灵的，但同时也是非常实际实用的一种瑜伽习练。
It's practical yoga for practical people with practical problems.
所以这个所谓的实际啊，就是为大家生活当中可以实际所用，可以帮助到大家。
So also when you don't want to reach enlightenment or whatever, yeah, this all doesn't matter.
当你不想寻找这个所谓的顿悟啊，
Yeah.
或者觉
Definitely
悟
you，will get something out of it.
那你一定会从艾扬格瑜伽习练当中获益的。
So today the class is all about releasing stress by working with the shoulder neck area also.
那今天我们的主题是通过对肩颈部的关怀，来去除我们生活和头脑当中的紧张和压力。
And I think most of your office workers,
大家很多人都是这个工作白领，
there's a lot of stress which you have.
那生活当中有很多的压
You
力，
sit a lot in the front of the computer.
很多人在计算机前办
Yeah.
公。
And all this stress in the head makes a lot of tension in the neck area.
那么正是因为头脑里面有很多的焦虑和紧张，那么导致肩颈有很多的问题。
Yeah. So for the anatomy, what we do today,
那么从解剖学的角度来讲，
when there's tension in the neck and in the head,
当我们有
Yeah.
紧张焦虑在头
it's
颈部的
often
时候，
because of this posture, the head is coming too much forward and then there's this tension in the neck.
通常因为大家工作时
Yeah.
身体的状态是这样的，导致这里有很多的压力。
But the thing is when the spine is too round and that the spinal muscles need to work all the time,
当你的脊柱是过度的向前弯曲的时候，那么脊柱旁边的肌肉要工作格外的辛苦。
you cannot do something on the neck when you don't work on the thoracic spine. How you want to work?
如果你不作用在胸椎上，你不可能单纯的去解决颈椎的问
So
题。
first you need to straighten the thoracic
所
spine
以
more.
首先要做的是
Yeah.
将
Then the
颈
head
椎
can
恢
go
复
more
到
back.
正确的位置上，那么头要向
Yeah.
回收。
And then there's a different feeling in your neck.
那这时候你的脖子已经会感到不同了。
This has also a lot to do with your shoulders.
还有很多是关于我们的肩膀。
Stand up one time.
好，站起来。
Yeah. And one time, have the arms like this in front
手臂在体
and
前
bring
交
your
叉，
shoulders as much as possible forward.
最大限度的将双肩向前
Make
带
the
到身体
opposite of
前
what you
侧，
expect in a yoga class. Bring your shoulders forward.
最大限度的将手臂
And
把
now
用手臂
straighten
的
the
肩带
spine
到
as
前
much
面
as。possible with the shoulders forward.
现在肩膀和手臂向前，尽力的挺直你的脊柱。
Can you straighten the spine with your shoulders forward?
你现在可以延展脊柱吗？
No. Difficult.
很难是吧？
Yeah. Now do the opposite. Interlock the fingers
好，反
behind.
过来，现在
Yeah.
双手在
And
体
pull
后
your
十指交
shoulders
扣，
strong back.
将双肩向后拉。
How is it possible now to make the spine round?
现在有没有可能让脊柱去拱啊，去弯曲啊？
It's also not possible.
也很难，
Yeah.
对吗？
So when you let go.
好，现在可以放松。
So when you talk about reaching the neck,
所以，如果我们
Yeah.
想达到颈部，
you need to reach the shoulders, and with the shoulders the chest.
那首先你要达到你的
Yeah.
双肩，然后作用在胸腔。
And then your head is sitting in a right way on your trunk.
非常重要的是，头要坐在躯干的正位上。
And simply bringing the awareness, for example with the belt, to the heart area helps you to do this.
比如说，刚才用带子让大家的意识放在胸腔和放在心脏的位置，就会帮助你做到这一点。
So today, to release all of this, we work a lot on the shoulder, neck, arm area.
今天为帮助
Yeah.
大家缓解压力，我们会做很多的肩颈的工作。
And what I ask you is that you do all your best, but at the same time you don't care for the outcome.
老师给大家提一个这个要求啊，就大家努力去做就好了，不要有太多的这个期待啊，
Yeah,
就
when I
努
tell
力
you
去
to
做。
extend the arms up and it's difficult for you and the shoulders come up all the way,
老师说，如果老师让
Yeah.
大家手臂延展，你觉得哎呀很难去伸展啊，
you reach nothing.
你啥也做不了
Yeah.
是吧？
So in your job, only the outcome is important.
所以在大家的工作当中，工作的结果很重要。
Yeah. In yoga, it's more the way
在瑜
important.
伽当中，这个
Yeah.
过程很重要。
And when you have the arms maybe only like this, but you release the shoulders today,
也许你只能举这么高，但是你能够让双肩下沉。今天，
yeah, then you have more inner balance
那你的
Yeah.
已经创造了很多内在的平衡。
than when trying too hard.
那这个是比你这个叫增死八命的去做要强啊。
So you try your best, but you don't care.
好，那做到你能做的最好，然后不要太顾及这个果
Yeah.
相。
And this is yoga also.
好，这
Yeah.
就是瑜伽呀。
Because I could now just let you sleep 1 hour,
因为老师可以让大家在这
yeah,
里
and you will be
睡1个小
rested in a
时
certain way.
啊，你也觉得挺好，挺舒服是吧？
But you need to learn to observe yourself during the work.
但是-
I'm overdoing. I'm losing myself.
重要的是你在观察自己
Yeah.
怎样做工。
And like this, you are able to work hard, but at the same time you know how to hold yourself back, that you don't overdo it.
当你在对自己向内观察的时候，你知道自己付出了多少努力，你不要去过度的努力。
Okay. We start now with a very simple pose, Adho Mukha Virasana.
好，我们从
You're
英
all-
雄
you
坐的
will
前
sit
屈开
down,
始
all
进
of
入。
you.
好，大家坐下。
Yeah. You will have the blocks.
好，大家会有砖，每人都有砖，对吗？
You face for sure this direction. I just show you like this, then you see better.
好，大家先看一下老师的演示。
Yeah. And for Adho Mukha Virasana, you sit on the heels, the knees are opening.
好，现在我们的脚跟并拢，双膝分开。
You have
更多是大脚
a
趾并
block
拢，
for
双
each
双
hand.
膝分
You have
开
a。block for the head.
3块砖在身体的前侧，2块砖是为了手的支撑，1块砖是为了支撑头部。
And you see, as much as possible, you straighten the spine, but you release the head down.
你最大限度的向前延展脊柱，然后缓缓低头，
So now sit on the heels.
坐在脚跟上，
Have the knees slightly open.
双膝微微分开。
And stay seated on the heels and extend
你
forward.
要保持自己坐在脚跟的情况下向前延展，
The arms are straight. The
手
hands are
臂
fully
要
on the
伸
block.
直，双手要完全放在砖上。
The block should not disturb your nose, otherwise you need to shift the block forward.
好，那么头下的砖不要让它影响到鼻子，调整一下位置。
And now see, can you give also here this power into it, that you straighten the spine, you straighten the arms.
现在看你能多大程度的伸直手臂，延展脊柱。
But at the same time you take care that your shoulders can relax, that your head stays heavy down on the floor.
同时观察到现在你的双肩能够放松下沉下来，你的头能够沉静下来。
Keep observing your breath.
好，不断的观察自己的呼吸，
You don't need to do any special breath, just breathe normally in,
不需
normally
要
out.
特殊的呼吸，只是自然的吸入，自然的呼出。
And now for this first pose, make also sure that both sides mirror each other.
好，现在是我们的第一个提示，去观察自己身体的两侧是否在均等的延展。
Yeah, get the feeling if you're the left side, the right side is longer, is shorter.
看看左侧长一些还是右侧长一些。
And if you get an forward extension.
好，确定我们向前延展。
For many of you, the head is still moving. I can see the
很
head
多人
is
老是
still
看到头啊还在
restless.
动，你这头在动，说明你头没有很好的休息和安住啊。
Can you make the head quiet?
你能否让你的头脑安静下来？
Can you feel that the head is restless?
你能感受到自己的头脑正在安静下来吗？
This is not normal. When your mind is more in the heart, more with the breath, the head is quiet. There's no movement anymore.
当你的心、你的头脑更多的在心的区域，那么你的呼吸也会随之安住。
And slowly sit back up.
好，缓缓起。
So this is the first step that you recognize some restlessness.
好，第一步是大家意识到头脑
Yeah.
一直不肯休息下来，
That
一
you
直在
recognize that
在
there's
动
a
啊。
tension.
啊，你意识到这个身体当中
Yeah.
是有很多的紧张。
So now stand up.
现在站起来，
Have the belt a little bit more wide than shoulder width.
这个环扣啊，比肩稍稍宽一些。
Keep the feet together.
好，双脚并拢，
The heels can be a little bit open, but the big toes are joined.
要让大脚趾靠在一起，即便是你的脚跟要微微分开一点。
Look all in this direction forward.
好，大家都向前
Look to
看，
this way.
大家都向前看，
Okay. Big toes together.
大脚趾并拢，
Toes spread.
将10根脚趾充分的延展分开。
And keep the belt on your wrist.
好，现在把
Yeah.
带子套在手腕上。
And with the belt on the wrist,
好，套好之后，
push to the outside into the belt and bring your shoulders back.
你要用手掌去推带子向外推，推的同时要外旋下沉双肩。
See that the legs go back.
去看，现在腿要往身体的
The
后侧
belly is
走，
slightly lifting.
轻轻的提起
Yeah.
小腹，
And the arms extend down.
手臂充分
Yeah.
延展向下
And。the shoulders go back.
现在双肩是向后走的。
Some of you try to bring the hands back, but this makes it worse for the shoulders.
有些同学在努力的
Yeah.
提手，这对肩不
The
是
hands
好事儿。
down
好，就是下沉，往下延
and
展，
shoulders back.
手臂向下，肩向后，
Bring the thumbs further back, the outer shoulder further back.
让大拇指更多的转向身体的后侧，
Keep the arms extended, keep the fingers extended,
保持你的双臂、双手、手指充分延展，
but also here don't harden the body.
同时不要让身体变得僵硬。
So you feel it's a natural pose, you still can breathe evenly.
你感觉到这是一个非常自然的体式，在这里你可以自由的呼吸，
The jaw stays relaxed,
放松下颌、颌骨，
your eyes are quiet.
眼睛是平和的看向前方。
With less and less effort, keep this pose.
好，越来越少的去特意做功，保持在这个体式当中。
And release again.
好，缓缓出来。
Okay. Take the belt away.
好，现在去除带子，
Have it now in the front.
那放在前面。
Now have the belt shoulder width.
现在把它调整到与肩同宽，
Yeah. Doesn't need to be exactly,
不需要那么
approximately.
精准啊，大概与肩同宽就可以。
And first, don't do I show first.
好，老师做，
Yeah.
大家先不要，老师先做了。
You will
大家
have
先
the hands forward.
做好，手臂会向前
Yeah.
伸展，
Again, the legs go back, the pubic bone up.
提起耻骨，腿
And then
向
press
后走，
into the belt to
然
extend the
后
arms.
通过去
Yeah.
推这个带子，延展手臂。
The tendency is that the shoulders come forward
倾
and up,
向性是也随着
Yeah.
你延展，肩膀就往前走了。
but I bring the shoulders back
你要把
and
肩
down.
收回身体，
Yeah.
沉
The
下来，
chest is lifting up.
提起胸腔。
Yeah, all the time the arms straight,
好，同时你要保证手臂伸展。
and then we bring the arms half the way up,
好，缓缓走到
Yeah.
向上的一半。
shoulders still down,
再次确定你收肩入身体
and，then maybe further up,
也许你可以再次提到最高。
But now maybe here you feel it's the end and you could bring the arms further back, but all you do is to push the lumbar
也
forward.
许这时候你还想往上提的，你能所做的是往前推腰椎了。
So see that you resist with the lumbar and like this bring the arms up and
所
back.
以你不要将腰椎向前推，而持续延展手臂向上。
So now start bring the arms just forward.
好，现在仅仅是把手臂向身体前侧
Still the
延
big toes
展，
together.
确定你大脚趾依然靠在一起，大脚
You
趾。
push to the outside into the belt
好，你要向带子的外缘去推，
to bring the
推
arms,
带
the
子
upper arms closer
然
together.
后让大臂互相靠近，手推带子，大臂互相靠近。
Bring your shoulders back and down.
将双肩收入身体并下沉。
The chest goes forward.
现在胸腔提起来并向身体前侧。
With chest I mean always the upper part of the chest, not the lower ribs.
当我们说的是提起胸腔，也就是胸腔的上端，而不是指的下面的肋腔。
Now bring the arms half the way up
好，现在手臂上举至一半，
and still extend the arms fully.
再次充分延展手臂，
Also the fingers,
延展手指，
but also the fingers stay soft
手指延展但不要僵硬。
and still shoulders down,
好，再
down,
次确
down.
定收肩
Still
入身
chest
体，
up.
提起胸腔。
Then bring the arms more up.
好，再次上举，持续上举。
Now be more careful. Realize when the
现在
shoulders come up.
小心不要让肩从身体当中跑出来，
And you do all your best to extend up,
做你能做到的最好，延展向上。
but respect your limits.
但是你要尊重自己身体的
Is
极
your
限。
jaw released? Are your eyes quiet?
眼睛是否还是平静的？你的下颌是否是放松的？
But straighten the arms.
伸直手臂。
Maybe you can bring the arms further down today,
也
and
许
then you
你今天
straighten the
往
arms.
下一点，只要保持它直就好。好的，
And bring the arms forward again,
好，手臂再来到身体前侧，
and release.
缓缓放松。
Okay. So now when you felt this was difficult, we make a second round.
好，如果你觉得挺难的，刚才我们再试一个
Then
第二
maybe
个，
make the belt a little wider.
使这个带
Yeah.
子稍稍长一点。
When it was very easy, make it narrow.
刚才做觉得非常简单的同学带子短一点，刚才做觉得很
Yeah.
难的同学带子长一点。
See if you find this fine line where you still can do all those things. Yeah?
去调整带子的这个长短，去找到这个临界点呀，对你是最合
Don't
适
make
的。
it too easy, but not too difficult also.
不要让这个事儿变得对你来讲太轻松了。
Then
也
again,
别
the
太
arms
紧张
forward.
好，我们再次手臂平举在体前。
Pressing into the belt, bring the upper arms
你要去
closer.
拓展这个带子做功，推带子做功，
Shoulders back and down.
要把肩收回到身体当中，
Chest forward and
下
up.
沉双肩，提起胸腔。
Then bring the arms half the way up.
现在还是提
Yeah.
到一半，
Press into the belt.
不断的推绳子，记住
Shoulders
推带子
down.
肩下沉，沉入身体，
And the arms higher and higher up. And
再次
extend, extend,
延展
extend.
向上
And
延
bring the
展
upper
向
arms
上
closer.
好，努力的让大臂彼此靠近，
But keep your shoulders wide.
但同时保持着肩的延展。
When you feel you cannot get the action anymore, bring the arms maybe a little bit down again.
Dann
Release your
kann
shoulders and then again bring them up.
当你感到你已经到极限了，也许把它缓缓的向前走一点儿，再次延展，然后再次上提。
Are you looking straight ahead?
你是否在平视前方啊？
And bring the arms forward again.
好，现在平举，
And bring the arms down.
好，下来。
Okay. So now take the belt away for a moment.
好，现在我们暂时的去除带子，
Now we're going to interlock the fingers.
食指交扣，食指交扣。
When you interlock the fingers, see that the root of the fingers is interlocked, but the fingers in itself stay soft.
当你看老师做食指交扣的时候，食指的根部交扣，根部交扣以后，这个手指是柔软的。
Now interlock the fingers in such a way that your right small finger is down,
好，这个交扣的形式是右边的这个小指在下面，右边的小指在下面。
and like this, place the back of the hand on your head.
这时候翻掌向上，然后让手背儿在头顶。
See that your elbows go back, the chest is widening with
努
this.
力的将手肘向身体后侧打开，提起，并
From
且
the
向上
center of the
推胸
chest, you
腔。
extend to the elbows.
从胸腔的中段开始延展，直至手肘，
Shoulders down.
再次下沉双肩，
Shoulders down, but elbows back.
下沉双肩，手肘向身体的后侧走，
And now slowly, a little bit extend the arms.
缓缓的
Yeah.
提起。
See, did my shoulders came up? Release the shoulders down again.
不要让肩胛跑上来。
Are my elbows still back?
好，看一下手肘有没
Is
有
my
往前
chest
跑，
still forward?
胸腔依然延展向前。
The arms a little bit higher up.
好，再推向上
Again,
沿，
release your shoulders.
不断的确定双肩下沉，
Elbows back.
手肘向后打开。
The small fingers and thumbs down, but the index finger up.
好，大拇指侧和小指侧要沉向垫面，其他三指要迎向天花板，
And extend more and more
延展
and
的
more.
更多。
And feel when it's getting too much, then do again a little bit less.
当你觉得做的过多的时候，你可以回来一点
But
点。
more and more you
首先
try to straighten the
然后
arms.
再努力的去伸直手臂。
But today I don't care so much for this class if you can straighten the arms fully, but I want that you keep the shoulders wide and soft.
重要的不是今天你能否把手肘伸直，而是能保持双肩是展开的，同时是柔软下沉的。
Keep breathing.
呼吸，
And bend the arms again.
好，
Bring
曲
them
肘
down. And bring them all the way down.
下来。
Okay. So now, one more time, the other side now. The
好，
left
现在
small
我
finger
们交
down.
换一下交扣的方向。
Yeah. Where's the left one?
好，交扣一下。
The fingers, the root strongly interlock, the fingers in itself
所以
quiet.
根部一定要紧密的贴合，
Head,
翻掌，头
elbows
顶
back.
手肘向后打开，
Again, from the center of the chest, you extend to the elbows.
从胸腔的中段开始延展，直至手肘。
Shoulders down, shoulder blades down.
不仅是双肩下沉，肩胛骨也要下沉。
Then start to extend the arms.
好，现在开始提起
First
手
only
臂，
half the way.
提一半儿。
The face only goes back, always goes back.
好，你的这个面部要向内收啊，向头的后侧收。
And then by yourself find out how much can I straighten my arms.
现在去体会观察你能多大程度的伸直手肘。
So the aim is to straighten the arms fully.
目标当然是把手肘完全伸直，
But today realize if you can keep your shoulders wide,
但今天就意识到更多的关注在肩膀上，能否保持双肩的宽广。
often there's a difference between the sides, that the left or right side go different.
看看左右侧是否均等平衡。
Are you still breathing?
你还在呼吸吗？
Is your jaw relaxed?
是否你的下颌还保持着放松？
And bring the arms down again.
好，现在下来，
And release.
完全放松。
So you feel it's quite difficult to get this balance that you really work hard, but at the same time you hold yourself enough back.
有时候啊，你觉得你工作的很努力，但实际上你还是有所保留的。
Yeah. So now we come one more time back to this belt with the arms straight up last time.
好，最后一次我们再用带子进行手臂的练习。
Have the belt now again shoulder width.
现在这个带子长短与肩同宽。
And now we add another thing.
我们再加一个元素，
We are going to look up to the ceiling.
我们要看向天花板。
When looking up to the ceiling, like
看向天花板。
Gucci is doing here in this pose,
看，比如在这个体式当中，
Yeah.
看向天花板，
so his face is almost parallel to the ceiling.
看他的脸呀、基本和天花板
Yeah.
是平行的。
But the thing is, he's also lifting the chest up.
但观察他的胸腔是如此的提起和上扬。
Yeah. So when I tell you to look up
所
to
以
the ceiling,
当老师告诉大家去看
Yeah.
天花板的时候，
I don't mean that you have the head forward and
老
then you
师
look
可
up
没
like
让你
this.
把脖子伸出去，然后往后
The
往后
first
扬。
action is always the head goes back,
第一件事是收头
Yeah.
向后侧，
and then the head is more slow than the chest.
然后头的走的速度要比胸腔要慢，
So the chest is guiding, the chest is
先是
guiding, the chest is
用
guiding.
胸
Yeah.
腔的引领，
And the head
胸
follows the
腔
chest.
找向天花板，
Yeah.
头只是跟随着胸腔而
And
动。
only as much as you can lift the chest,
好。
the head goes up.
走的这个
Yeah.
局限是，只要你的胸
Which is
腔
very
还能往上
different
走，
than
你就
this.
一直在看。
When there's any tension in the neck, definitely it's wrong. That's not what I want.
当你正确的习练的时候，这儿不应该有任何疼痛啊。
Yeah, and this is all we do with the arms up.
好，做这些都是手臂上举的时候，我们看
So
天花
now,
板。
first of all, have the belt again on the wrists.
好，再将这个带子放在手腕，
Yeah. Keep this loose end a little bit to the side so it's not in your face.
你把这个带子稍微往边儿放点，往上就挡你的脸蛋儿。
The feet are still together, the toes spread.
好，再次强调，大脚趾靠在一起，10根脚趾充分的分开。
And pressing into the belt, you bring the shoulders back
手
and
去
down.
推带子，通过这个力将肩收入身体，并且下沉。
So now slowly bring the arms up.
好，缓缓提起手臂。
Maybe you know now by yourself how far you can bring them up.
好，你看看你能提多高。
Yeah, extend the arms fully.
充分延展手臂。
And still look straight forward.
好，现在还没向上看呢，往
But
前
bring your
看。
face back.
现在收面孔向头脑的后侧，
Bring your awareness to the heart area.
将意识更多的放在心的位置，心房。
And now lift the heart and with this you
现在
look up.
提起整个胸腔，提起心房，向天花板，
Look up to the ceiling.
向上看。
There should be no tension in the head.
现在你的头脑当中应该没有
The
任何
eyes
的
stay
紧张，
quiet.
眼睛也是宁静的，
The jaw stays quiet and calm.
下巴依然是放松的，颌骨是放松的。
And reach with your small fingers higher and higher up.
现在要让小手指带动着，越延展越高。
And then look forward again.
好，再看向教室
And
的
bring
前
the arms
侧。
down again.
现在手臂回来，
Okay. Better than expected.
不错，
Yeah. So most got it actually.
很多同学做
But
的都不
still
错。
some you overstretched this
有
area.
些同学你这个部分喉咙前侧延展的过多
So you
了。
hear immediately my voice is changing.
对，你看，
Yeah.
当你紧张的时候，老师都发不出声来
Yeah.
了，是吧？
So don't
都往下
overstretch this area.
不要过度的延展喉咙这个区间啊。
We do last time now.
好，最后一次，
Yeah. One more time. Bring the arms forward.
好，手臂向前延展，
Arms back and down.
再次收肩，收手臂向肩槽，
Bring the arms up.
提起手臂，
Extend over the arms to side trunk.
通过手臂的延展，看能多大程度
Face
拉
back
长躯干的侧面。
And look up.
好，现
Lift
在
the chest.
提胸腔向上，让胸腔引领着
And
向天
reach your
花板
arms higher and higher.
不断的手臂延展向天花板，
Keep breathing.
呼吸。
And with every inhalation, lift the chest more like it would be still the belt from the beginning.
每次吸气，胸腔提得更多，就像今天唱诵时绑带子时的胸腔一般。
And look forward again.
好，看向身体
And
前
bring the
侧，
arms down.
手臂下来。
Good. So now I have the belt like half the length.
好，现在把这个带子缩短一半。
What we're going to do now is that you hold behind the back, you hold the arm,
看
the
见了，我们要
belt,
从手后面
Yeah.
抓这个带子。
or when this is easy, you can hold also the upper arm in itself.
如果太简单了，你就直接
Yeah.
抓你的大臂。
But it should be still possible for you to bring your shoulder back.
但你抓住之后，应该还是可以充分的旋肩的。
So maybe you need the belt even longer,
啊
or
也许
maybe a
你
little
需要
bit
带子
shorter.
长点儿，也许需要短点。
Yeah. Or maybe you don't need any belt.
有些同学可能不需要带子
Yeah.
啊。
So, but finally you should hold the
抓住
arm
了。
or the belt in itself.
左手去抓右大臂，在体后。
First, the left arm is straight, so in case you have a belt, it's on the left arm.
好，现在左手臂，
And then with the right hand, you reach behind your back
右手去抓左，
and you hold the belt on the left, on the right upper arm, or you hold the upper arm in itself.
to hold the right arm, right？
You hold with the left hand the right arm.
左手去抓右大臂。
Yeah. Yeah. Or you hold the belt in case you cannot hold the
有
arm.
些同学抓不着大臂的，抓带子；能抓着抓大臂。
You make sure that still you can bring both shoulders back.
抓住之后，确定你还同样可以
Yeah.
收双肩入身体，
Remember the action we did in the very beginning where the belt was behind the back.
就好像刚开始的时候做的这个动作一
So
般。
still get this action.
你去找到这个受力的
Yeah.
感觉。
Only that now one arm is bent, the other one is straight.
不同的是，一个手臂现在是曲肘，另一个是直的。
The thumb of the right hand is turning out.
好，右手大拇指要向外转。
And don't forget also the left outer shoulder to go back.
好，现在别忘了左肩也要向后转。
And release again.
好，下来。
Okay. When you do the other side,
当你换边儿的时候，
maybe you remember I told you here that you are supposed to bring the hand down and your shoulder back.
也许记得老师说过，要将手臂向下沉，肩向后带，
the more you bring the hand back, the more difficult it
当
gets
你
for your
提起
shoulder.
手臂的时候，你是很难收
Yeah?
肩的。
It's the same here when you hold the upper arm.
同样，你
Yeah?
抓大臂
And
的
you
时
bring the
候，
hand back, the shoulder comes more forward.
如果你将手臂
Yeah?
提起来，观察老师肩往前走了，对
So
吗？
also here see that the hand extends down,
好，手臂的延展是向下的。
the elbow pushing forward and your shoulder goes back.
这个时候，你的手肘是向前推
The thumb
的，
is
肩是
rotating.
向后展的。
Yeah? So now the other side.
好，换边儿，
Hold with the right hand the left upper arm or the belt.
右手抓左大臂，
Extend the left arm down.
充分的延展手臂向下，
Yeah? See that the hand is not going back but
手不要
down.
往后飘，往下沉。
You press with the elbow forward
现在你去推这个直臂侧的手肘向前，
and you bring your shoulder back.
然后你让肩向后，
Yeah? Hand down, elbow forward, shoulder back.
手向下，肘向前，肩向后。
You can work first a little harder to get this shape, to get this form,
你可以首先很努力的进入，得到这个结构，
but then keep this shape and see that you don't overdo. Work as less as possible to
然
keep the
后
shape.
保存在这个结构当中，看你能不能越来越少的去努力做功，而保持在这个节奏当中。
Yes, and more rotate the thumb back.
转大手指向体后，
Some of you work now
转大拇指。
so hard with the left arm that you forget the right shoulder. Also the right shoulder
有
goes
些同学
back.
已经把右肩给忘了，
Also right shoulder down.
右肩也是要向后向下沉降。
And release again.
好，下来，
Okay. So now we do one more time the other side.
好，再换边儿。
When you feel now slowly this is getting too much, take the belt.
如果你
Yeah.
觉得有点抓不住了大臂，那你就用一个环扣嘛。
This is a part of the practice that you respect your limits.
习练过程当中，我们要尊重自
Yeah.
己身体的极限。
Now additionally we will bring the head and again back and you look up to lift the chest more.
好，第二组我们还是手抓大臂，这一组里面需要的同学绑带子，这一组我们要提起胸腔，头去看向天花板。
So hold again the other arm.
好，抓好了吗？
The left hand is holding the right upper
左
arm.
手抓右大臂，
Yeah. You extend the right hand down, the
右
elbow
手
forward,
臂
the
向
shoulder
下
back.
手肘向前，肩向后，
Yeah. Hand down, elbow forward, shoulder
手
back.
臂向下，肘向前，肩
Then
向后。
face back
现在面部收向头
and
的后
then look
侧，
up to lift the chest even more
提胸腔，用胸腔引领着看向天花板。
and look only up as much that all is fine with your neck.
好，向上看，
See that your shoulders go back.
双肩依然在向后走。
Don't push the lower back forward. The lower
不
back
要
should stay
不
calm
要把
also.
下背部往前推。
Look again forward.
好，看向身体前侧，
Release the arms.
放下手臂。
Yeah. So some of you are too much tilting. This
有些
seems
同学
like
你
a
往
lift,
后倾斜的太多了，看起来好像在向上哈。
but this is just a drop. You just push the
而
trunk
实际
into the
上
lower spine.
你只是把躯干向前推了，
So here it's just a slight movement maybe.
那只是缓缓提起来，提起
You
胸
lift
腔，
the chest up,
提胸
yeah,
腔，
but you don't drop back.
但是你不要掉到身体的后面
Yeah.
去。
Again, pain or uncomfortable feeling in the lower spine means there's something wrong.
如果你觉得下背部后背不舒服了，你做的不对啊。
So now the other side.
好，换边儿。
Hold with the right arm, the left upper arm.
好，右手抓左臂，
See that the hand extends down,
手臂延展向
elbow
下，
forward,
肘向前，
shoulder back.
肩向后。
Also don't forget about the right shoulder.
好，现在别忘了右肩，
Keep looking straight ahead, face back,
还是向前看，
Legs
收面
back, thighs
向
back
头的后侧，
and then lifting the chest, look up.
提胸腔向上看，
The shoulder blades go down, but you don't
肩
fall
胛
into
骨
the lower
应该
spine.
向下沉，但你不要去挤压和用下背部向前推。
For the lower back, for the neck, everything should feel comfortable.
下背部和颈部应该觉得很舒服才对。
But your mind is on the heart.
那你的心、你的意识更多的在心上，在心脏上。
And release again and
Ah.
look forward.
向前看，出提示。
Okay, release the arms.
好，手臂放下来。
Good. See, time. Okay. Now we do a very last time.
好，最后一组，
Yeah. And then we start to bend forward.
然后我们会做一些
Yeah.
向前的延展。
I show you how this will look.
好，老师先演示一下。
Yeah. You stand in the center of the mat, you spread the legs,
在
then
垫
one
子
leg
中
is
间
turned
开
out,
始
the other leg is turned in.
打开双腿了，大家先观察，先不要着急做。
Then first watch before you do.
先
Yeah?
观察，不要着
Then
急。
we're going to hold the arms again.
好，像刚
Yeah?
才一样，
You
抓
lift
大
the
臂，
chest, you widen the chest.
提起，打开胸腔，
Yeah? And then you start to go forward.
你开始向前走了。
And we had to look up to lift the chest.
刚才大家向天花板看的这个
And
心
this is
态，
now the moment you go forward.
现在你向
You
前
keep
延
looking
展，
forward.
不断的
Yeah?
看向前
And the
侧，
chest goes forward.
胸腔引领着
Yeah?
你向前走，
So it's again not this,
不是下巴引领着，
but the chest comes
胸
forward.
腔引领，
Yeah? The leg stays
往
strong.
前走，双
Yeah?
腿坚
The
实，
hand not up,
手不要
the
向上
hand
飞
back,，
还是在
but
体
your shoulder
侧，
up.
但
Yeah?
是你的双肩要提起来，
And don't come so far down.
哎，不用下来太多啊。
Yeah, but see that it's difficult for the upper spine, for the thoracic spine, this should start to
但
work.
你要保证你能感受到胸椎
And
做
then we
动
come
作
up again.
好，然后起
Yeah?
来，
Also the lower spine the same, you don't push the lower spine forward.
不要
Yeah,
将
just
你
stay
下
back.
面的这个脊柱往前推呀，不要通过塌腰获得这个提示。
So now all of you stay in the center of the mat.
好，所有人在垫子的中间，
Center of the mat, feet together first of all.
先是站立的，
Have all the blocks removed, all the belts and
去
blocks
除
away.
所有的辅具，保持垫面清洁。
Then have the fingertips together in
好，
front of the heart.
现在手臂体前平举，
And then keeping the heart lifted,
提起胸腔，提起心房。
walk to the side and spread the arms.
好，现在打开双腿，
So now all of you turn the right foot out, so you turn it to the window side. The left arm is turned in.
转
So
转
turn
向
towards
窗
the
户的
window.
这侧，转
Yes. Turn towards the window.
转向窗户
And
这
now hold
侧。
with the right hand the left upper arm.
现在左手抓右大臂，
Hold with the right hand the left upper arm.
左手抓右大臂，
And stay here.
稳定在这里。
Have strong legs, straighten the legs fully.
坚实的双腿，稳定住双腿，
Pull the kneecap up.
提起膝盖的髌骨，
Extend the right arm fully.
好，充分延展
Make
右
this
手
turning
臂，
action.
转啊转手臂，大拇指向是提后转，
Lift the pubic bone up.
提起耻骨，
And now start to bend forward.
现在开始向前延展，
Keep looking forward.
向前看，
Keep looking forward with the heart, not with the
用
head.
用心向前看，不是用脑袋向前看，
See that the lower spine stays long.
还保持着下面的脊柱的下部延展拉长，
Buttock down to the floor.
好，臀大肌沉向垫面，
The hand is pulling back.
现在手
Shoulders
在
go
向
up.
后拉，提起双肩，
And inhale, come up
吸
again.
气起，
Good. Then turn again to the center, turn to the front.
好，转
Release the
向
arms.
教室的中间，手臂放
And
松下
then
来。
immediately turn to the other side, turn the
好
left
现
leg
在
fully
转
out,
腿
turn the right foot
向
in,
墙的一侧，
and hold the other arm.
好，换边儿，换边儿。
See that you bring both your shoulders back with the action we did now so many
确
times.
定你现在将双肩外旋下
Face goes
沉，
back. Face
头
back.
头脸部向头的后侧收，
Belly lifting.
提起小腹，
Then start to bend forward
好，延展向前，
and bring the heart forward.
用胸腔、用心房引领着延展向前，
That the head follows the heart.
头是随着心在走的，
The hand goes back, the elbow goes down, and the shoulder
手
goes up.
向后走，肘向下压，现在肩向上提。
Left hand back, left elbow down, left shoulder up.
刚才指的是左手向后，左肘向下，左肩上提
The，forehead quiet.
额头是沉静的，
And come up again.
起，
Good. Then turn again to the center.
好，转向教室中
Bring the
间，
legs together
双腿并拢，
and release.
好，放
Okay.
松。
So now next, I show here on the pillar, then you see best what we do.
好，下面老师在这边
Yeah.
演示一下，大家看得更清楚。
So
老师要靠墙演示一下。
see from the side, see not from
好
here,
大家
but see from here
从这
or from
边
here.
看，或者从后面看，
Yeah.
在老师的前后侧看。
You're supposed to bring the hand to the wall.
好，现在
Yeah.
手去推
And the
墙，
fingers should spread.
啊，你的手指要充分
Yeah.
分开。
The rest of the body stays in Tadasana.
好，其他的就是
Yeah.
在站山式当中。
Then here you bend the elbow slightly.
好，现在曲肘一点点，
so your shoulder can go down.
让肩充分下沉。
Yeah. The hand is pressing the wall, shoulder
手
down.
推着，肩下沉。
Then you keep your shoulder down
好，保持肩下沉
and。slowly you extend the arm again
你缓缓地
Yeah.
伸直手
and you
臂，
make sure the shoulder is not coming up
确
again
定
but
肩没
stays
有跑
down.
上来，肩还沉下去。
Seems simple, but it's very difficult.
看起来很简单，实际上并不那么简单。
You see that the flesh goes to the bone,
你要确定肌肉去
It's
贴
not
向
hanging
骨
down.
骼，肌肉不要在那儿
Yeah.
晃着，
but you bring it up,
你要将肌肉提向骨骼，
shoulder down.
肩下沉。
Yeah? So all of you have the right hand to the wall.
好，所有人的右手去推墙，
You have the left hand on the hip.
左手叉腰，
Have both feet together.
双脚并拢。
And the arm is parallel to the ceiling.
好，你的手臂要和地面平行。
First of all, make sure you spread all your fingers fully.
先确定你的五指充分延展张开，
The middle finger pointing straight up.
中间的这个手指直直的指向天花板。
Now see that you unlock the right elbow. Don't bend strong, but just
好，
unlock
现
the
在不要
elbow.
锁住手肘，手肘稍稍的放松一点点。
And feel if you manage to bring your shoulder
看你
completely
能
down.
否通过这种放松，让肩充分的下沉，柔软下来。
And can you keep your shoulder down, but extend the arm again?
现在保持着肩的形态，伸展手臂。
Yeah. You might want to repeat it. One more time.
也
Bend
许你
slightly.
想再轻轻的屈一下肘，再调整一下肩，
Release your shoulder down.
让肩
Still
沉
with
下
the
来，
elbow bent, press the hands to the wall.
然后用手去推墙，
Then keep the shoulder down,
保证肩的下沉。
but extend the arm again fully.
好，沉着肩，
Same time,
伸直
keep
手臂。
your fingers alive.
你的手
Spread
指
the
是
fingers.
充满活力的，
Shoulder down,
肩下沉，肩
Shoulder
下
down.
沉，下沉，
shoulder down.
下沉。
Release again.
好，放松下来，
Okay. Now the left hand.
换边儿，左手臂。
Bring the left hand to the wall.
好，手臂推
First of
墙，
all, make sure you spread the fingers fully.
确定五指充分张开，
The arm is parallel to the floor.
手臂平行于地面。
Then slightly unlock the elbow.
一点点轻轻的，不要锁住手肘。
And with this, release your shoulder down.
通过这个行动，让肩充分下沉。左肩
Yeah, and then keeping your shoulder down,
保持肩的下沉。
extend the arm fully again.
好，现在延展伸直手臂。
The arm is straight, is strong. There's life in your arm and your fingers.
你的手臂是坚实的，充分激活的，你的手指是有生命力的，
But it doesn't affect your shoulder.
但它并不影响你的肩。
Flesh to the bone.
现在让肌肉贴向骨骼，大臂、小臂肌肉贴向骨骼。
And bring the arm down again.
好，下来。
Okay. So now come again, see again.
好，再看一下。
So now what we did now was actually a simple action, but it was more like a looseness here. It was
刚才
just
我们
loose.
做的看起来挺简单，那实际上我们是创造了这个肩的位置的这种放松感啊，放松感。
It was a passive release of your shoulder.
它是一种不激进的一种
But
方
now in
式
an active way, we want to bring your shoulder
现
down.
在也许我要用积极的形式来作用在肩膀上。
We start the same way, the fingers spread.
好，我们开始
Yeah.
看起来还是一样
You
的。
bend the elbow to bring your shoulder down.
你再一次
Yeah.
举手一点点
Keeping the
肩下
shoulder
沉
down, you extend the arm again.
保持着下沉，伸直手臂。
Now we bring a rotation into this.
那现在我们要带
Yeah.
一点旋转的元素进
So
来。
you can rotate forward.
你可以向前旋，看老师
Yeah.
肩。
You can imagine this is not what we want.
这可不是我们想要的，
Yeah.
是吧？可以想象吧？
Or you rotate backwards.
好，向
Here you
后
lift.
旋。
And here in
这
an
里
active way, I go now
然
down.
后向后旋。
Yeah. And then the arm is getting screwed into the body like
就
this.
好像手臂就拧螺丝刀一样
Yeah.
拧到身体里，
So not like this. Yeah.
不要向前啊，
But like this.
向后旋。
Down. Yeah. The arm is
向后
pushing
向
into the wall
下
still.
现在
Yeah.
手
The
臂
head goes back.
充分的
Forget
推
also
向
not
前
about the
面。
other shoulder.
好，不要忘了另外一边的肩膀。
Yeah. And then release again.
好，然后放松。
Okay. Go for this. When it's very difficult for you to release the shoulder, then maybe today you only work on releasing the shoulder and this rotation is maybe another time.
好，对你来讲，如果很难沉肩让肩放松下来，那今天你就做到第一阶段就可以了。
So don't be in a hurry.
好，别着急。
First spread the fingers.
首先五指分开，张开。
Unlock the elbow.
现在
and bring your shoulder
不要
down.
锁住手肘，手肘微微屈下来，然后将
See
肩
that you
沉下
spread
来。
your fingers fully.
好，
And
充分
especially
延
this
展
web
手
between
指
the thumb and the index finger goes down.
特别是虎口这地方压强推强。
And then on top of this, keep the thumb, the index finger pressing into the wall.
现在要大指和食指充分的推强。
Bring the forward-looking part of the arm up, the backward-looking down.
好，现在向前看的手臂这一侧呀，要向上提，而后面的这个手臂这一侧要向下沉。
So you feel the arm is getting screwed into the
感觉
body.
好像这个手臂被拧到你身体里一样。
Flesh to the bone.
肌肉贴向骨骼，
Jaw release.
放松下
Fingers
颌。
extend. Fingers extend.
延展手指。
And let go.
好，下来。
Okay. Yeah, looks very innocent, but very strong action.
看起来挺
Yeah.
简单，实际上这个作用力是很强大
A
的。
beautiful thing to do also in the office. Yeah, you can do this. Even you can talk to someone, nobody find out you do some yoga.
这事儿你在办公室就可以做，你做挺高兴，没人知道你正在练瑜伽啊。
Just leaning casually against the wall.
好像看见没干啥就碰了碰墙啊。
So have the hand to the wall, spread the fingers,
好，老师多次强调手指要分开啊。
elbow slightly bend, release your
微
shoulder.
微的曲肘，让肩下沉，
And then keeping your shoulder down,
保持肩的下沉，
extend the arm again.
伸直手臂。
So now before you do this rotation, you need to get a grounding action, and this is this web between the thumb and the index finger going down.
好，在你旋肩之前，确定你有非常好的根基，根基就是虎口这个地方，充分的推强。
And then make this rotation.
好，怎么去转呢？
And screw the arm into your trunk.
好，现在要让手臂像螺丝刀一样的这个旋入身体。
See also that your right shoulder blade goes down
啊，同时
and
不要
towards
忘
the
了你的
spine,
右肩呀，
left shoulder down.
左肩下沉，别忘了右肩。
And release again.
好，下来。
Okay. So now we do the same with both arms forward.
好，现在我们用
Yeah.
双手臂了。
Now the easy thing is you see both of your hands.
简单的是你能看见自己的手啊。
So also here you unlock the elbows, you release your arms
好，
down.
再一次看，微微的曲肘，
Yeah.
充分的放松双肩，下沉。
Then you can imagine this is not what we want.
哎，这往上这
Yeah.
事儿我们不要啊。
We want again this, that it goes
不断的
down.
下沉。
Yeah. But this is the opposite, this pressing down.
虎
Yeah.
口下压，看见了？虎口下
Otherwise
压
it's
推强。
just, you lose this. Yeah.
如果不压的话，你就转不动。
So
看
thumb,
见了吗
index finger down.
好，
Yeah.
贴墙手指。
And like this, the shoulders down, the chest
然后
is lifting, chest coming up.
肩下沉，提起胸腔。
Yeah. Shoulders down in an active way.
好，积极的下沉双肩。
Yeah. So both arms to the
好，
wall.
双手推墙。
See that when the wall would fall away, you're not falling with the wall. You stay straight.
好，你要如此的推墙，但如果这墙要倒了，你不能倒啊，你的身体应该保持中正。
No, come away.
好，
Hey, look one more time.
再看一遍，
Yeah.
看一遍。
Many of you stay like this.
很多人这样的，
Yeah. Or like this.
或这样的，
Yeah. Stay very
或
normal.
前倾或后倾。
Just the arms come forward and
你
find
要
out
站
if
中
this is
正
normal.
只是用手推墙。
Okay. Next chance.
好，再试试。
When you think you have the right distance, take the arms one more time down. Feel if you have the right distance.
好，你觉得自己找到正确的距离了吗？找到之后，把手臂放下来，再看一看对不对，再去延展。
Okay. Then bring the arms up again.
好，手臂上来，
Spread the fingers.
手指充分的延
The
展
middle
分开
finger
呀。
straight up.
好，中指应该指向天花
And the
板，
thumb pointing more to the side.
而你的大指应该更向侧打开
Thumb
呀，
more to the side.
更向侧打开。
Now unlock the elbows.
好，现在微微的曲肘一点点。
With the release of the elbows, bring your shoulders down,
再次下沉双肩。
but the hand is strongly against the wall.
但这时候手依然是强劲的推着墙。
And then extend the arms again,
好，现在
shoulders stay
推
down.
保持着双肩下沉，手臂伸直。
Then again, outer shoulders down
好，肩的外缘下沉，
and chest up.
提起胸腔，
Not the lower ribs, the chest where the clavicles meet.
提起胸腔的上端。
You look forward, but the face goes back.
你再看向眼睛的正前方。
And now even look slightly up.
好，现在缓缓地向天花板看，
Look slightly up to
一
lift the
点
chest
点
even more.
提胸腔向上看。
But shoulders stay down.
好，肩还是保持下沉
The
向
hands
上
keep
看。
pressing.
手推，
The eyes stay quiet.
眼睛保持平和。
And look again forward.
好，向前看，
And bring the arms down.
手臂下来。
Okay. So now next, we do this on all fours.
好，现在看老师的演
That's
示。
called, by the way, Chaturangasana.
这个是身体的4个点都在垫面。
Yeah. So here, you have also the fingers, middle finger pointing straight
这
forward.
里还要让中指指
Yeah.
向正前方。
You can also lift the palm, you pull back.
你可以
Yeah.
提
I
起掌
pull
根
back.，
确
Yeah.
定你稳稳的压
And
下
I
来
have。a strong hands.
有一个非常强烈的作用力在这里。
Also here, I see that my shoulder goes down.
这时候确定
Yeah.
双肩是
But
沉下
finally, I
来的，
extend my arm.
然后我延展
Yeah.
手臂。
So now more and more see that you're not just overdoing and you don't do just this.
看你不要把这个手臂过度的延展
Yeah.
啊。
But now more and more see that the lower arm is rotating in.
好，小臂要向内旋。
Yeah,
小
the
臂
upper
向
arm
内
is
旋
rotating out.
大臂向外旋。
Yeah. So this was now overdoing to get the
好
action.
这做的有点过了啊
Yeah.
这个。
But try now to counterbalance this. So finally the elbows, they point to each other, the arms.
经过调整，在正确的位置上，你的2个手肘是要相对对话的，
Yeah. So it's not this, not pointing back.
不是手肘往后看，
Yeah. But not pointing
也
all the
不
way
是过度
forward.
的延展往前看，看到
You,
手肘了，
you keep the action in the upper arms,
而是你要把它保持在很多的力保持
but
在
you
大
ground
臂上。
yourself again, turning
好。
the lower arms in again more.
好，小臂向内，大臂向外旋。
Okay?
好，
So for some time we did overdo, yeah, so that you feel this action. This is more easy.
有时候啊，你做的过多了，这事儿看起来还挺简单的哈，
Yeah, this is very complicated.
但实际上
Yeah.
这刚才展示的这个还挺复杂的。
Just try.
好，试试。
Yeah? So look all to the center.
好，大家都看向教室中间，4个点着地，
Spread the fingers first of all,
充分的打开，延展手指。
and then lift the heel slightly up,
好，你要提起掌根一点点，
pull back.
然后确定它能很
And
好
then down
的
again.
紧实的贴在垫面上
The。same do with the other hand.
好，2个手都调整一下。
So you should feel it's difficult already now here to keep the hands so flat.
你现在应该感到挺难让这个手保持平平的放在垫子上。
So then see that you unlock the elbows slightly, you release your shoulders,
现在再次微微的曲肘一点，再次沉肩收肩。
then straighten the arms again fully,
好，现在充分的伸直手臂。
and then make this rotation of the arms.
好，现在转臂。
So today I'm more after this widening of the chest.
Sorry, say again.
So more I'm after the widening of the chest.
今天老师关心的是在这个体式当中，你能多大程度打开胸腔？
So bring your outer
打开胸腔。
shoulders back.
好，你要让肩的外缘充分的向身体后侧带到身体后侧。
And as much as possible today for you, turn the lower arms in so you ground the index finger and the
好
thumb.
现在大家去最大限度的转小臂向内，向身体的中线转小臂向内，确定你的手掌稳稳的沉向垫面。
Okay, and release.
好，
Come out.
出来。
Okay. So now we go to Adho Mukha Svanasana.
好，下面我们要进入
Yeah.
下犬式。
And come closer, I want to show you again.
好，大家靠近一点，老师演示一下。
Yeah. So now what often in Adho Mukha Svanasana,
通常在下犬式当中
yeah, what is often happening is that this is the pose, downward dog.
啊，这是
Yeah.
向下看的下
So
犬
it's。often coming in this way.
通常你这
Yeah.
么，
And then this is very tight.
非常紧啊，身体非常
Yeah,
紧。
in between the shoulders.
啊， 你看肩也非常紧。
And also the thoracic spine is just dropping.
而这个时候看老师的胸椎就掉下去了。
Now observe my shoulder blades.
观察肩胛骨。
Yeah. And when I make this rotation, what happens to the thoracic spine?
当我旋转的时候，看我的胸椎
So
有什么
it's
变化。
widening.
看，随着肩胛
Yeah.
的打开，胸
It's
椎不
not
再掉下
coming
去了。
forward, it's not this.
不是这样
Yeah.
向前，
But from this
而
position,
从这个位置
Yeah.
开始，
I try to widen
你
the
要
upper
学
spine,
会
the upper
打
trunk.
开胸腔的
Yeah,
前
and the
侧。
neck gets more free.
然后现在我的颈部更自由了。
Okay? So we start from this pose, wait.
别着急，大家别
Look
着急
here. We start on this pose again.
我们从这儿开始，
Yeah. But then you bring the knees a little bit further back.
从刚才那个四
Yeah.
点开始，
Then the
然后
toes
脚往
forward.
后撤一点，然后
The legs
勾
up.
脚，蹬直双腿，
Yeah, and then you do all those actions.
然后你
I
做
tell
刚
you
才
again.
做的那些，老师会继续
Okay.
给指
So
令。
now look straight
好
to the center.
大家还是看向教室的中线。
Number 1, have the hands shoulder width.
来，先是刚才那个4个点着地儿。
When it's difficult for you to release your shoulders, you can have them a little wider.
如果你觉得很难去沉肩呀，你的手可以比肩宽再宽一点。
Now everything a little faster. The palm goes back.
再次迅速的做刚才做的那些调整。
You release your
调
shoulder.
整，然后去曲肘，调一调肩，沉肩。
You make the rotation of the arm.
好，现在手臂的扭转。
As a minimum, the rotation of the upper arm to widen the chest. And when this is still possible, then you rotate the lower arms in.
第一步你要做到的是转这个大臂向外，去充分的打开这个肩部，然后可以的同学你去旋小臂向内。
Don't worry too much about this inward rotation of the lower arm.
别太关注
Yeah.
这个小臂，
Most important, first create space.
最重要的是创造出空间。
So now bring the knees a little bit more back
好，现在双膝向后撤一点点，
and start to extend the legs.
然后勾脚，
Extend the leg, lift the buttock,
起，提坐骨向天花板，起，
and bring the head down.
蹬直双腿。
Once the head is down,
好，一旦你的头已经沉下来了，
observe if also you can widen the thoracic spine, the upper part of the trunk.
观察你是否能够延展胸椎和躯干的上半部。
Can you bring one more time the inner upper arms forward?
你能将大臂的内侧向前带吗？
So the shoulder blades are widening.
你能打开肩胛骨吗？让肩胛骨更宽广。
You feel the head can release down.
你应该感觉到现在你可以更好的延展头。
And come back on your knees.
好，回到跪立。
We make now a second round. In the second round, I make it more easy for you
第二轮会更简单。
because I give you some blocks for the hands.
好，现在老师给大家手下垫砖。
Because when the hands are higher, okay, get the blocks.
好，砖准备好。
Because when the hand is higher, you can bring more weight on the legs.
因为当你的手垫高的时候，你可以让重心更多的来到腿部。
When the legs have more weight, the
当
arms have less
腿
weight,
承重更多，那么手臂就不承重了，对吗？
and there's more lightness in the arms. You can do these actions much easier.
你就会更容易的做老师说到的这个手臂
When
的
there's
旋
dead
转。
weight on the arms, nothing is happening.
当你的重心都压在手臂上，你转不了。
So okay, now one more time, make this
好，再
rotation.
做一组。
Bring the chest forward.
好，现在胸
Spread
腔
the
举
fingers.
起来，调整手
Bring the knees a little
手
bit
指
back.
好，双膝向后撤一点
And
点，
extend the legs.
勾脚起，
Extend the legs strongly.
充分的蹬直双腿，
And see that you bring as much as possible weight back on the legs.
最大限度将重心放在腿上。
And then when there's no dead weight on the arms anymore,
好，当你的手臂不再承受那么多的重量的时候，
make this rotation in the arms and see that it's reaching the trunk.
现在你要去转大臂了，看你能否通过转大臂作用在躯干上。
And come down again.
好，下来。
Okay. So now last time.
好，最后一遍。
And now we start from Uttanasana.
我们从
So stand up.
Uttanasana 开始，大家站起来。
And you will start now first of all to have the hands flat on the blocks.
首先，你
Yeah.
是手推砖的。
You can bend the legs as much as you want. I say bend the legs much.
老师说尽力的，你可以是去
Yeah.
这个放心大胆的去屈腿。
And like this with the arms perpendicular to the
确
floor.
定你可以让手
Yeah.
臂垂直于
You
地
make
面。
again this rotation.
你再次去做老师说过的这个
Yeah.
大臂旋转，
Here you see that you ground the
推
hand
住
down.
推住，
Yeah. Then keeping all of this, then slowly walk back,
然后
slowly
缓
walk
缓
back,
向后走，
slowly walk
向后
back.
走，向后
Yeah.
走。
You can have the heels first lifted.
可以
Yeah.
现在提起
Again,
脚
looking
跟，
forward brings the chest
向
forward.
前看，
Yeah.
将胸腔带向前方。
And then keep the thoracic spine in.
好，你要
Yeah.
将胸椎陷入身体，
And then the head can go down again.
然后
Yeah.
让头放
So
松
don't
下
fall
来，
into other habits again.
不要养成这个习惯
Yeah.
啊。
So it's maybe you do all your best, you straighten the spine,
做你能做的
Yeah.
最好的躯干和
and
脊
then
柱
the
延
head goes
展。
down and everything is forgotten.
然后，但你一旦这个头掉下来看，一切都
Yeah.
流失了。
So-
不要养成这个坏习惯啊！
Keep this action.
保持住刚才作用的力，然后
Same.
头缓下
Yeah,
来。
like always. Okay, now place the hands on the blocks.
好，现在大家做
Bend the legs.
屈腿，双脚并拢，屈腿，
Spread the
手
fingers.
推砖。
And bend the legs as much that you have the hands fully down.
你可以屈多少都可以，关键是你要把手臂的位置放好。
The legs bend. You straighten the spine by looking forward.
好，现在你要提起胸腔向前看，
But remember, look only as much forward. There's not any tension in the neck.
但是只是这样多的向前看，不要造成脖子的紧张。
Make this rotation of the arms.
好，再次去旋你的手臂。
Then walk back,
现
back,
在
back.
往后走，往后
The
走，
feet are hip width open.
走，双脚微微打开了。
Keep the heels still up.
好，现在脚跟还是提起来的，
One more time, look forward
提起来，再向前看。
and bring the spine in.
现在将脊柱收
Heels
入
up
身体。
But buttock also high up.
好，还是要将坐骨提呀，不断的向上提。
Yes. And then only bring the head down.
好，带着这种觉知，现在仅仅
Keeping the
是
thoracic spine straight.
将头低下来，头沉下来，
And lift yourself up.
提。
Head release down.
好，头可以沉下来了。
More and more bring now the heels down also.
好，现在试着将脚跟落下来，
But bring the toes up.
脚跟落下来之后，把脚趾提起来，
Toes up, kneecaps up.
脚趾提起来，膝盖提
Sitting
起
bones
来，
up.
坐骨提。
Inner upper arms forward.
好，大臂内侧向外转。
And come back on your knees.
好，现在回到屈膝。
Okay. Good. So now I have two blocks next to each other.
好，现在两个砖放在一起了。
Do we have 2 belts for each person?
每人可以有2根带子吗？有足够带子吗？
Yes, great.
好，每人再找一根带
So
子。
everyone has 2 belts.
好，每个人2根带子。
You fix one belt in such a way
好，一根带子，看怎么调啊。
that with a straight arm,
好，手臂伸直。
when you push it down,
当你向下推
yeah,
的时候，
you see the shoulder goes
你
down.
看这肩膀跟着你往下走
Yeah.
了。
When the arm is not completely straight, also okay, but it should be not too much bent.
但是啊，尽管你的手臂
Yeah.
不一定完全能伸直是可以的，但你不要这样往上卷着啊。不
And
要
then
这样
see that you fix the second belt the same length.
2个同样长短的。
Yeah. What we do then is that the belt comes over your shoulders.
好，现在你把这带子穿上，
Yeah. It comes close to the neck,
啊，接近颈部。
and you cross the belts on your back.
好，你在身体的
Yeah.
后侧打
On
个
the back,
结，
I cross my belt,
打个结，交
Yeah.
叉了一下，交叉了
and
一
so
下。
now I sit straight,
然后我现在坐直，
and with the thumb hook in the belt,
我是用大
Yeah.
指去勾这个
I
环，
pull down, I
然
pull
后
down, I pull
向
down.
下拽，过来
I
看
pull down.
向下拽拽
Wait,。I show you from. Yeah.
好，老师转过来演示一
So
下。
I pull with the belts crossed on my back.
好看，
Yeah.
在后面2个带子交叉了一下，
I pull the belt down,
然后用大指勾
and
去
I
拽
see
这
that my
个
shoulder
勾，
goes down
往
also.
下拽，看老师的肩也
Yeah.
沉下来了。
So for this, we sit a little bit.
好，我们先坐立
Yeah.
在这个里面。
The head goes back,
好，收，你要
Yeah.
收头向这个身体
not the
后
lower
侧
ribs forward, but the
腰
upper
椎不要
chest
前
forward.
顶，而是胸腔提起来。
Yeah. And then after some time, I tell you, bring the head down.
一段时间后，
Yeah.
老师会告诉你低头。好，缓缓收下巴，低头。
So the head goes down, the chest goes up.
观察到了，随着老师低头，
Yeah.
胸腔
And
再
both
起
energies
来
they meet in the throat.
所以头脑的能量、胸腔能量，它们交汇在喉咙这个位置。
Okay, so sit on the blocks.
好，坐。
Have the belt quite long.
好，去调整一下你需要的带子的长度。
Sit on the blocks. Cross the legs.
好，你做两个砖要放在一起呀、看老师这砖是放在一起的。双腿交盘，坐好。
Have both belts approximately the same length.
两个带子要大概一样长啊。
Have them close to the neck.
然后把它们穿上，位置接近颈根。
Yeah, take your time.
好，很多同学还在调整啊。
And then cross the belts on the back.
然后在体后两个带子交叉一下。
Yeah, hook the thumb.
然后用这个虎口的位置去勾这个带子。
Yeah. When you want to have the belt longer, make the belt longer, so you feel it's not a big effort to push down.
当然，有些同学需要带子稍微长一点，你往下推的时候不是要特别费劲的推啊。
And also here I see the first ones again who have bring the hands too much back. This is not helping.
有同学又在做这个，大家看啊，不是往后去拽，不是要飞起来啊，往下。
Don't bring
力
the
是往下
hands
的
back, the shoulders go back.
别将手臂抬起来。
And you can work very strong with the arms when you don't let go in those neck muscles, nothing is happening.
你可能在手臂上做了很多功，但如果你不让这儿的肌肉放松的话，啥作用没有。
So the arms should win this. The shoulders go more and more down,
所
down,
以要
down,
不断
down,
的
down.
教育，让双肩下沉、下沉、下沉。
Here it shows when you really work too hard, I need to get it more down, this is definitely not going to work.
当你特别焦虑做这个事儿，我一定要把它整下来，这个不
Yeah.
行啊。
You need to stay relaxed.
所以你要处于一个放松的状态去习练。
See that you bring the shoulders not only down, but still bring them back also.
现在不仅沉肩，还要向双肩向身体的后侧收。
The outer shoulders go back,
所以
outer
肩的
shoulders
外
back.
缘要向后走。
You keep looking straight ahead
好，你要平视前方啊。
and gently bring your face back.
好，缓缓的，我们说收面部向脑的后侧。
The eyes go back, the eyes go more to the back of
同
the
时
head.
眼睛也深陷入眼窝，走向头的后方。
Release the jaw so the tongue can sink down.
好，要深深的放松你的下颌，所以你的舌根也是放松的。
And we had now all the time looked up to bring the chest up, now more difficult.
我们经常是通过抬头来这个提胸腔啊。
Look down and bring the chest up.
现在你要学会低头提胸腔。
Release the head down,
好，现在缓缓低头
but bring the chest up.
提胸腔，
Feel how you're maybe still holding in your neck.
去感受到，也许你的这个颈部呀，你还紧着绷着呢。
Yeah. Bring the head down.
好，下沉，
Bring the head down.
低头。
Shoulders go back and down
好，双肩外旋下沉，
and head down.
头低下来，沉下来，
Head down.
沉下来。
Shoulders back and down.
好，沉下来，
Don't work too hard.
不要做太大的、太多的努力，特意的努力。
It's a more passive thing. You need to
This is
release
a-
the tension in the neck.
这是一个不是一个激进的事儿啊，
So
是一个
gently
消
the
极
head
的
goes
一个
down.
放松，缓缓的、轻柔的放松，低头。
Keep breathing.
好，保持
And
呼
with every
吸。
inhalation, you continue to lift the chest.
随着每次吸气，你不断的提胸腔。
Jaw is released, the tongue is released.
放松下颚，放松舌根。
And then gently look up again
好，缓缓的抬头，看向身体前
and
侧。
let go of the belt.
好，现在可以解开带子，放松。
Remove the belts.
好，去除带子。
So this is very important action for pranayama to learn. Yeah.
老师
For
刚才
breathing
展示的
techniques.
对这个呼吸控制法的习练也是非常重要的。
But also for the shoulder stand, for example.
同时，对比如肩倒立也非常重要。
The shoulder stand is one of the very best ways to release stress, but at the same time it's energizing you.
肩倒立是一个缓解焦虑、压力最好的体式，同时能给你充盈的能量。
We don't do now a shoulder stand, but we do some step which comes before.
好，我们现在不马上进入肩倒立，而是做一些肩倒立的准备提示。
We start first in a very simple way.
好，我们从简单的地方入手。
When you don't see, come closer.
好，如果看不着同学可以往前来一点。
I lie on my back.
好，老师躺下。
I have the legs bent.
好，屈膝屈腿。
Yeah. I have the blocks at the side.
我有2个砖，老师手边2砖。
Yeah. And then I lift my buttock up.
好，现在老师要提臀
And I have
了。
both blocks like this on top of each
2个
other.
砖平行的。
Yeah. So the
平
first
行的
step,
放在一起。
very simple.
第一步。
And with the buttock, with the sacrum on the block.
好，要将骶骨放在砖上。
I see again, I extend the arms.
现在老师再次延展手臂。
You can hold even the mat.
你甚至可以去抓垫子啊。
Yeah. Holding the mat, you roll your shoulders back.
老师看，抓完之后再次旋
So
肩
the
啊
chest comes，up.
向后向下。
Yeah.
看胸腔的变化。
But the neck stays soft, goes down.
好，这个胸腔提起来了，而这个肩颈，这个颈部是柔软的。
Shoulders back, chest up.
好，双肩不断的向后提起胸腔。
Yeah. So first, all of you do just this.
好，第一步，所有人坐到这里。
You see they're holding the mat. First of all, you need to see that you are not on the side. Then this is not going to work.
首先确定
Yeah.
你在垫子的中线。
So you have all those beautiful lines here. So you lie in the middle. Yeah, you lie
漂亮
back.
的线啊，你要和线
Yeah.
对齐。
Then you lift the buttock up.
好，提臀。
Yeah. Then you hold the mat.
好，然后抓垫
I
子。
break the mat in this direction and in this direction.
好，我可以
Yeah.
抓垫子。
This gets the action on my shoulder blades.
好，这样向内旋的抓。
Yeah.
你看老师
At the same time, I
做
keep
功在肩上，
the throat soft,
同时要保持喉咙柔软。
which is actually not going when I talk.
所以老师
Yeah.
现在讲话的时候很难
Yeah.
柔软下来啊，但明白这意思。
And then the chest is lifting.
好，提胸腔。
Okay? So do this.
好，所有人坐。
Same than before, just lying on your back. And then after we make the blocks maybe higher. Let's see.
好，第一组我们就是2块砖，像老师刚才那样平着
So
放啊。
first, sit and make sure you're in the center of the mat.
好，现在大家先坐下来，确定你坐在垫子中间啦，
Then lie on your back.
然后再躺下去。
Have the legs bent and hip width
好
open.
屈腿，屈腿。
Then lift the buttocks up
好，提臀。
and have both blocks on top of each other on the sacrum.
重叠着放，放在骶骨的下面。
Then hold the mat
好，现在手抓垫子了，抓住，
and then tear the mat to the center of the room.
向这个垫子拉向你的这个。
Come on the back of the hand so the thumb is pointing to
好，
the
现
neighbor in
在
front
抓
next
着
to you.
垫子转肩，转肩的同时你要转手臂。
So
你
you
转
feel
手
you get a
臂
grip on your shoulder blades.
能感受到它作用在你的肩上。
At the same time, all this activity in the chest comes along with a release in the throat, a release in the neck.
观察现在随着你喉咙的放松、颈部的放松，胸腔更好的打开了。
So at the same time, you have the strong action, this lift, this energizing action in the chest.
你现在这个激活你让能量充盈的这个胸腔，
Yeah. But the release in the neck
但是你要放松颈部。
and breathing into the chest from the
呼吸。
inside in a very gentle way, you lift the chest even more.
呼吸，轻柔的呼吸，提起胸腔更多。
Feel it with the action of the arms, you reach the shoulder blades. With your shoulder
去感
blades,
觉
you reach the chest.
通过抓悬臂作用在肩颈、肩胛上，然后去感受到肩的变化带来胸腔的变化。
Influencing your chest and your breath, you can influence your mind.
胸腔形态变化了，呼吸的质量变了，影响到你的头脑。
So deeper your inhalation is, so more you get energy.
吸气带来能量，越深入的呼吸，那么能量越充盈。
Forehead stays quiet.
好，额头要平静下来。
And turn more and more the hand, so you
更
come
多
more
的
and more on the back of the
转手
hand.
臂，转手臂，让大拇指指向地面的方向转。
Okay. Now release the hands.
好，现在手放松。
Pump the buttock 2-3 times up.
好，现在提臀2-3次，再下来。
remove the block and land first with the lower spine and then only with the buttock.
好，然后你会去除砖，先让你的这个骶骨落下来，然后收着尾骨缓缓落。
First the lower spine is touching the floor, then the buttock.
缓缓的，最后再落你的这个臀部，缓缓的先是
Then
骶骨。
keep the legs like this, don't pull them to the chest, don't straighten them.
好，就在这儿，腿不要动。
So now we are going then one more time, but first listen.
再做一组，先听。
So for some of you, maybe today this was enough.
有些人呢，这高度今天对你来说就可以了。
But when you're flexible or tall or both, then maybe you want to have the block higher.
很高，或者你身体很灵活，也许你需要将这个下面这个砖再垫高一点。
Block higher means you can have one block which is upright.
意味着一块砖最高的这个边儿立起来。
Yeah. Or the block is in the second height.
或者第二种平放。
Or you have one flat block and one upright block on top
或
of
者
it.
两个加起来，根据你的灵活程度。
So now find out by yourself
好，现在
what is good for you.
去发现、去观察
Bring the
怎么样
buttock
的
up
高度
again.
是合适你的。
Place the block on the
再次
sacrum.
提起臀，提骨盆，然后放砖。
Keep your feet hip width open.
好，双脚与髋同宽。
One more time, hold the mat
好，再次用手去从外缘抓垫子呀。
and see that you break the mat again.
好，你抓住垫子后转，就好像你要撕裂这个垫子一样，转。
Yeah, and with this action of the arms, reach the shoulder blades, reach
通
the
过
chest.
手臂的作用，作用在肩上；通过肩的作用，观察胸腔的变化。
So your chest gets more and more strongly lifted.
胸腔是越来越充盈的、强壮的，获得了扩张和提升。
With every inhalation, even more lift the
每
chest.
次吸气，提胸腔提得更多。
And with every exhalation, keep the chest
每
lifted.
次呼气，保持胸腔上提。
But exhaling, release the neck even more, the throat even
呼
more.
气，让颈部和喉咙放松的更多。
Same time, you work very hard to lift the chest, but you don't overdo. The neck stays quiet.
好，现在这是两个这个力，一方面是你充分的提起胸腔，一方面是你放松颈部。
And more, don't work with a strong outer muscular work, but do more inner work with the breath.
好，现在不要只是关注在身体外侧肌肉层面的变化，而让意识更多的关注到你内在的呼吸上。
When you feel you lose the action, maybe you need to work stronger with the muscular body again.
当你觉得你要调出这个体式了，也许你需要再通过肌肉层面的调整，再次调整这个体式的结构。
When you feel the body is hardening again, then work more with the breath.
当你感到身体已经是如此努力的僵硬起来了，那你应该更多的向内关照你的呼吸。
Keep the eyes quiet, keep them calm.
眼睛是平静的、平和的。
Still stay, just listen.
好，现在还是保持在这里，注意听老师说。
To come out, you will again pump the buttock 2-3 times up, and then you land first with the lower spine, then with the buttock.
好，不要着急起来。起之前，老师强调，首先要提起骨盆3次，然后去除砖。当你下来的时候，要让骶骨先落地，然后才是臀大肌。
So slowly, pump the buttock 2-3 times up,
仔细的提，
remove the block,
然后去除砖，提3次。
and then land vertebrae by vertebrae, roll
然后
down,
一节一节脊椎的这样的缓缓的有控制的下来。
buttock to the heels.
好，然后收尾骨向脚跟。
Keep the legs bent, don't pull them to the chest,
好，就在这儿，下来以后不要动。
but make the spine flat.
好，让脊柱平平的贴在垫面。
More and more release the belly down to the spine.
好，然后让小腹放松，沉向脊柱。
Now roll over to your right side.
好，转向身体的右侧。
Keep the feet and the knees together.
好，脚和膝都并拢，像老师一样坐立。
And then with a round spine, bend forward.
然后你让脊柱保持一定的曲度啊。曲
Release
着
the
向
head
前
down, the elbows down.
好，现在充分的放松 头部
When the
放
head
松手
cannot
肘。
reach the floor, you can have a block.
如果你的头够不着地的话，头下垫砖。
But if the head can reach the floor, reach the floor.
手在脚的两侧，掌心向天花板，充分的放松肩部，放松手肘，
The arms go back.
手臂向后，
You
手
keep
臂
the arms
向后，
bent.
曲肘，曲肘。
So now don't hold anywhere anymore. So the elbows sink down, your shoulders sink down, the head sinks down.
肩沉下来，肘沉下来，头沉下来。
See that you come with the forehead more on the hairline and not so much on the nose.
好，现在你更多的是这个贴额头的地方啊，是在发际线这儿，而不是用鼻子在那儿靠着啊。
The head last, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly roll up again.
好，我们起来的时候也是脊柱这个一节一节的起，最后起来的是头部，缓缓起。最后抬起的是头部，缓缓起。
And sit straight for a moment.
好，现在坐直。
So now we're going to do Shavasana.
好，我们要进入 Shavasana 休息术。
When you have knee, hip or lower back problems,
对那些有下背部问题、膝盖问题的同学，
then take a bolster for the knees.
你需要用一个抱枕为你的膝盖
And now
为个抱枕。
the head has also certain support now.
好，现在头下面也要有一定程度的支持。
Yeah. In general, the head, it's like this too much.
通
There's
常
still the
观察
tension.
老师的这个下巴
Yeah.
仰得过多了，高于额头了。
But in Shavasana, you want also the lift of the chest,
这时候你要
Yeah.
提起胸腔，
but the head is releasing down.
然后你的头要沉向
Yeah.
胸腔的位置。
The most simple way to do this
最简单的
is also
是
when you have a blanket.
你用毯子
Yeah. So the blanket is on the head.
垫在头的下面，
It's not under the shoulders.
但不是在肩的
Yeah.
下面啊，
And today you can even try to roll the blanket a little bit,
甚至可以卷这个边儿一点点儿，
so the neck is supported.
让你的颈部被充分的支持着。
It's naturally that the neck is not coming to the floor,
通常啊，你的这个颈部后面不会贴在地面上啊，
but make sure you don't roll too much,
但你别卷太多了，卷
otherwise
太
you
多
have
看
this action.
又开始仰下巴了。
So maybe you need even more, so you have maybe 2 blankets.
也许你需要2个毛毯。
Yeah. Then maybe for you it's like this.
啊，老师卷了一点点，
Yeah. So the neck stays long.
所以颈部保持是延
The
展
chest can
的、
widen.
放松的、支持的。现在充分的打开胸腔，
And from the forehead you release the
从
face
发
down.
际线开始，能量向下流
Chest
动，
is lifting up.
提起胸腔，
Yeah.
掌心向天花板。
So find out by yourself if you need 1 blanket, 2 blankets.
好，自己去观察，看你需要1块毛毯还是2块。
Take your time, play a little bit around, make the roll smaller, make it bigger.
花点时间去观察自己，调整辅具。
When you have knee or hip or lower back problem, take additionally a bolster for the legs.
好，当你有骨盆的问题、下背部或者膝关节问题的，拿一个抱枕。
And I recommend some of you have the head in this direction, the other have the head in the other
好，老
direction.
师建议邻居之间调整一下头的方向，
So the arm can go into each other
所
when
以
you
2个
lie.
人休息术的时候，这个手臂不互相影响，交错着来，
So you can bring the arms to the side.
交错着来。好，手在躯干的两侧，
Support the neck.
好，去支持你的颈部，卷这个小卷儿啊。
There are many more blankets.
还有很多的毛毯需要的同学还有啊。
There should be still the imprint of what we did before with the block.
There should be
Still the imprint of what we did before with the blocks.
啊，你的身体应该有刚才用砖洗练的一些印记呀、
So still the chest is lifted, the heart is
胸
lifted.
腔是提起来的，心房是提起来的，
The head sinks down.
而头是向心的方向沉降的。
Have the support not unnecessarily high.
不要没必要的垫得过高，去观察自己。
Remove your glasses.
好，戴眼镜的同学可以去除眼镜。
More and more let go in your legs.
好，越来越多的放松双腿。
When you release fully in your legs, also the lower part of the trunk, the belly, the lower back can release.
当你深深的放松双腿的时候，躯干的下半部，特别是小腹也能够得到放松。
Only if you release your arms fully,
现在深深的放松手臂，
the heart can release.
这样的放松会使心脏也得到放松。
Now, all the time we activated the arms to activate the chest.
我们今天做了很多功去激活手臂，激活胸腔。
And also here, first of all, you roll the shoulders back. You activate the arms again to lift the chest.
这里我们还是要学会激活手臂，打开胸腔。
But then you keep this form and you let go in your arms.
带着这样的结构，现在深深的放松。
Release the jaw, release the eyes.
放松颌骨，放松沉降双眼。
And in the most gentle way, with the inhalation, lift the heart.
以最轻柔的方式，随着吸气，提起心房，提胸腔。
And exhaling, release the energy of the head down to the heart.
随着呼气，将头脑的能量沉向心房。
Still keep your eyes closed,
好，保持着双眼闭合的状态，
but bring your awareness back to the breath.
将意识缓缓地带到呼吸上。
Next inhalation, place the right hand on the belly.
随着下一次吸气，将右手放在小腹。
The following inhalation, the left.
随着下一组吸气，将左手也放在小腹。
And then again, each time with a separate inhalation, bend one leg after another.
好，现在随着每次吸气，屈一条腿。
And keep the head very, very heavy.
随着下一次吸气，屈
Roll over to your right side.
保持着头脑的沉静，
Rest the head
缓
on
缓
the
转
arm.
向右侧，然后将头枕在右大臂上，
Lie on your right side, support the head on your arm.
转向右侧，支持头部，用右大臂。
And slowly open your eyes again.
在这里缓缓睁开双眼。
So more it's possible to you to keep the eyes quiet, so more your mind will be quiet.
努力地保持着双眼的沉静，保持着头脑的平静。
But you don't want a quiet mind in sense of a dull mind, so open the eyes also wide, so also your mind gets awakened again.
我们要的是沉静的头脑，而不是愚钝的头脑。所以在这里，柔软地睁开双眼，打开双眼，也唤醒我们内在的智慧。
So mind is sharp but relaxed.
让头脑是敏锐的，同时是柔软的。
Then in order not to shock your system and your head, which is now relaxed,
现在你的头脑依然是在非常放松、沉静的状态。
keep the head hanging down till the end when you push yourself up and sit again.
当你缓缓起的时候，依然让头脑不被打扰着，成为最后起来的环节。缓缓起，
Head hangs down.
不要打扰头脑，缓缓起。
Namaste. 谢谢。
谢谢大家。
Namaste.